造成话题的《我们》，电影片名就这2个字“我们”，英文片名直接就叫做 Us。它是逃出绝命镇的金奖导演和编剧乔登皮尔的最新电影作品。果然不负众望，一推出就刷出好票房跟口碑，剧情更是引起热烈讨论。电影是描述一个平凡的美国家庭，在全家开心去海边度假小屋要过暑假时，竟然遇到一群不速之客。最恐怖诡异的是，这群不速之客竟然是自己的分身。电影灵感取材自西方人相信的分身灵，就是每个人都有一个 doppelganger， 和自己一模一样的分身。据说俄罗斯一代传奇女皇凯撒琳大帝就曾经在自己中风过世前的几个月见过自己的分身灵。总之，西方人相信有这样的都市传说，但是我们东方人因为鬼怪类型实在太多了，所以并没有特别分身灵的概念。基本上，东方随便一个精灵鬼怪都可以变成跟你一样的外形哦。太扯远了，但我们虽然灵感是来自分身灵，电影里却解释为科学实验失败，长期在地底生活的复制人。姑且不论这个逻辑理论行不行得通，但导演要表达的其实完全不是复制人这回事哦。开宗明义他就说了，他想表达的是我们才是自己最大的敌人。从英文片名叫 US 这2个字就是 United States 的缩写。而且这群分身灵出现时，还特别强调我们是美国人，就是在反讽美国最大的敌人是自己。电影一开始强调了1986年的手牵手护美国行动，这同时是导演7岁时他自己印象深刻的一个活动。当年主要是宣传对抗饥饿的慈善募款，然而最后扣除成本，竟然只募得1500万美元，还不及阿汤哥片酬的1/3哦，跟当初宣传时的壮观声势真的完全不成正比。但是，一直到现在，这手牵手护美国的行动都还被颂扬着。导演拿这个画面作为弟弟影子集体行动的象征，因为她是女主角小时候对地表上最后最深刻的印象，同时这也是象征着多人团结的印象。这也可能是导演自己想要拿来反讽美国人中二心态的一个象征。这群原本在地底不见天日的分身，复制地表人的生活过日子，但其实不见天日，痛苦又生冷。这也讽刺着现今的美国，甚至是全世界，一样的人过着不一样的生活。下层的人想要学上层的人，但其实根本是没有灵魂的复制。而下层的人根本没有发言权，甚至没有或无法有想法。当有人能够发言、有梦想时，就被视为领袖。想要脱离痛苦的日子，唯独取代、推翻上层才有主导权。这完全是任何一个社会的政治缩影。导演巧妙地埋在一部看似商业而且很成功的恐怖片里，真的不得不让人佩服乔登皮尔的天才。另外一个大家也会有疑问的地方，就是电影里不断出现的1111个数字。从流浪汉手中举牌的耶利米书11章11节，跟时钟出现的11点11分的巧合，甚至随便丢个飞盘都刚好落在一个一样大小的圆点上面。其实这在在都是呼应着一模一样的影子的概念。1111个数字看起来不只像是这一家人，如同手牵手护美国一字排开的模样，这同时也是彼此的影子。海报上的倒影更是剪刀上2个手指孔的模样，看起来更像是骷髅头上没有灵魂、空洞的双眼。如果你去查圣经耶利米书第11章11节，你会查到耶和华说：“我必使灾祸降临到他们，是他们不能逃脱的。他们必向我哀求，我却不听。”总之，这就是浩劫降临的警告，象征着无法逃脱的灾难。至于电影里为什么提到地底的影子食物是生吃兔子，有一些外媒解读兔子有复活节的意义，象征地底人的复活。而兔子总是被拿来当实验，也呼应着地底影子的命运。甚至还有人解读兔子的耳朵像极了剪刀。但其实导演只有一个最大的私人因素，我们来听听乔登皮尔亲自怎么说。
Oh, rabbits are creepy. Rabbits, I've never really been completely comfortable with rabbits. I don't know, there's something personality-less about a rabbit. Mm-hmm. You know, the most fuzzy, fluffy animals have some kind of personality. Rabbits have those dead eyes. it's like you know, and when they look at you, it's like they're looking through you or looking past you. So you know, I love duality, and this movie is about duality. So the duality of one of the most historically beloved, adorable animals, but if you look close,
Be careful.
Us. We meet Adelaide, who is a woman that is riddled with an inexplicable trauma from her childhood. And she has a young family, all American, and they're headed to their summer beach house. And she has this foreboding sense that something is gonna happen. And a string of coincidences makes it seem realer to her. And after a day on the beach, her suspicions are proven right when 4 shadowy figures show up at the top of their driveway. Yeah, their worst nightmare unfolds from there.
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors. But y'all scared of a family?
Hi, can I help you?
Zora.
it's very complicated. It's a lot of it's a lot about scheduling is tough. When and how do we shoot everything? But you know, the big thing for me was to make sure that we didn't treat the dual role thing like it was some amazing sleight of hand that we need to showcase. So in other words, I tried to shoot the movie as if I had 2 actors playing those roles. Make those same choices in the camera angles, and not get sort of bogged down in overly selling the 2 people on screen at the same time. And I think the illusion works.
What are you people?
It's us.
You know, when you're watching a horror film, you are having these involuntary reactions, you're tense and all that, and does that happen behind the scenes? What does it take? And it does take a lot of like stamina, but it's just like any other acting role where, you know, it's arduous and a little taxing to sustain an emotion for an unnaturally extended period of time, and fear is no different. Actually, fear is really hard to sustain all day. So, you know, you have to kind of, I found myself developing different games to keep my tension up, you know, because it's not normal for your body to be inducing adrenaline for so many hours. Yeah, so in the end, it was a challenge, and definitely something that I worked on.
That's a classic right there. I wasn't a big horror movie fan. The convention of a lot of the people of color dying first never really appealed to me. The commentary within the genre had never been something that I leaned towards. But since I read the script, I never boxed this movie in. I never said that this was a horror. And I don't think that it's just a horror movie. I think it's more than a horror. It's more than just a psychological thriller. It's funny, it's down to earth, it's incredibly lofty in its intellectual pursuits. It's everything all in one.
They won't stop until they kill us. Or we kill them.
Well, I hope people are scared, of course. We want that. But also, it's very thought-provoking, and I'm interested to see what people make of it.
Run!
This movie is about the fact that we are our own worst enemies, something I truly believe. And I believe that in terms of us as individuals, but also us as a community, whatever that community is. So I have very clear commentary that I intended to make, but I also wanted to make this movie as sort of a Rorschach, where it can mean different things to different people.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
I hope that this movie challenges people. I hope it challenges their perception and their perception of where they sit in the world. I say all this, it sounds a bit general, but once you see the movie, I hope that they get it. This movie is us. It doesn't spare the rod and spoil the child. You know, it leans into the rod, and it's a beautiful what if.
It's our time now.